Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Tuesday show. How are you guys doing today? How is everybody doing today? Hopefully, you guys are almost ready. Are you guys almost ready for Thanksgiving? I'm almost ready. Are you guys ready? What are you guys doing on Thanksgiving? That's really the question. What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? Because we're only like 2 days away, guys. 2 days away. Welcome in, M and Cruise Nuts. Welcome in, Mike and Tracy from Cruise Nuts. Welcome in, Scott McNeil. Thank you so much for being here. Ooh, you're gonna be cooking ham, Scott. Look at you. I'm gonna have to be maybe coming over there to check that out. I love ham. I didn't buy ham because my family don't like it, guys. I like it, but my family just does not like it at all. Um, and it's a little cold over here, so I'm sorry about my sweater today. That I'm trying to fix it and it just won't go. You know what? I'm just gonna take it out. Hello, everybody. Welcome in, and we're gonna be having turkey here on Thursday. So we're gonna be having turkey and Spanish rice, mac and cheese. We're gonna have French bean casserole. Let me see, potato salad, sweet potato casserole, and we have pumpkin pie, sweet potato pie, pecan pie. Welcome in, Katie. How are you? Welcome in. Greetings from Warrior of the Seas. Oh my God. Greetings from all the way in the cruise. Oh my gosh. So jealous. She's on a cruise. How amazing. But yeah, guys, so we have it all here. So I'm looking forward to having cooking that meal for my family. We're just getting ready. It's kind of fun because on the other side of my studio, I could see our tree. It's we have to start fluffing our tree out today. I got to get it all ready by tomorrow because in our house, in the Tinkerbell house, there's a tradition every year where I put the tree on Thanksgiving Day, and my kids and grandchildren now get to put it all together for me. So every year, my family does, we come together and we do the tree. And everybody has its own ornament. So it's really cool. So I'll take pictures of that and bring it to you guys. But yeah, so I know we're festive, Em. I know I have my Christmas lights already. We're all festive over here. I bought some little lights, to enjoy the season. We have to start it off. Hey, Tracy, welcome in. So today, guys, we're going to be talking about a topic that has done controversy. This has been all over the place. People are not happy, especially if you're a Carnival cruiser. This is mainly for the Carnival cruisers, guys. Guys, late night pizza is a wrap. It is done. I wanted to talk with the community about this. I want to know because there's a lot of people that do travel Carnival. How do you guys feel about not having your late night pizza being only until 12 midnight? I think they're going to have the late night pizza now. So it's only going to be until 12 midnight from now on. No more until 4 o'clock in the morning. It used to be 24 o'clock, but now right now, I think it was until 4 o'clock in the morning, and now they're pushing it to midnight. So I don't know how you guys feel about that whole controversy. That's one of the things that I wanted to talk to you guys about. But also, I have other things that little by little, the cruise lines have been just taking away little by little, at a time. And us as cruisers, some of us cruise in a specific line like Carnival, Royal, Norwegian, and things like that. And they rack up, all these cruise sea days, and these sea days convert into different categories. Like, for instance, if you're a Carnival, you start off with a blue card, then you go from blue to red to gold to platinum to diamond. And then with Royal, you start off, the same way. And you go to gold, platinum, and then you go from there until you get a diamond, diamond plus, and all of that cool stuff. And there's perks that come with the different categories. For instance, I'm platinum in Carnival. It's same with Royal right now. And I used to enjoy being platinum in Carnival because, you get to come in and you get to, your room will be ready before 1:30. You have a free drink during the 7-day voyage. You get the water for free, and all of that cool stuff. Because people usually pay faster to the fun. If you guys know about faster to the fun, and people usually pay for that. But with platinum, you actually get it as a perk. And little by little, guys, things have just been going, and they just been taking stuff away. And as a TA, I see how the prices keep rising, and then we keep getting less. And when I heard about the pizza situation and the whole controversy of it, it just makes me think, up until when us cruisers are going to say, you know what, cruise lines, there's got to be something for us as well. Welcome in, Draper Van Crew. Welcome in. How are you? Welcome in. And like Cruiseness says, if Carnival keeps taking away from customer will change cruise lines. And that's right. Because right now, if you were to go on a Royal cruise, you have Sorrento's Pizza open all the time. No problems. Even though that, I don't know if you guys heard about the issue on Icon of the Seas this past week. Icon of the Sea had one of the worst brawls and on their ship, and it was really bad. So things like that happen, every so often. But if you haven't seen that, check out those videos of some people that put videos out there. That was just crazy. But besides the late night pizza that has been now slashed to midnight, even though that I'm the type of person that I probably go to sleep between 1 and 2 in the morning, but I'm not a pizza fan like that. But I do know of a lot of people that do love that late night pizza, whether you're leaving the casino really late or maybe you were at the club really late. It just depends. And people just enjoy just going, upstairs to the buffet or to the pizza and getting in that long line, getting your late night pizza or even deli. But now they're saying that they're going to put up a deli. They're going to put up a deli and they're going to have like pizza and other stuff in the deli till a little bit later. Scott said here, I will get late night pizza and eat on my balcony. See, there you go. It's one of those things that us as cruiser, like let's say, even for our Carnival cruise that we just went with Tracy and Mike this past October, we used to go in after like 11 o'clock, we used to sit at the buffet and have some pizza or wings or whatever. And we would just sit there and just chit chat, for the rest of the evening. And we enjoyed it. But, now that is going to be gone, like they're going to supposedly replace it with some other deli items, which is not the same, guys. It's just not the same. People are not happy. Hey, Samara, that is the Queen of Disney, has just entered the community. That's right. The Queen of Disney is in the house. Welcome in, my love. Thank you so much for being here. But yeah, those are one of the things that a lot of people were upset about, and I know that there's people that really don't care about it, but then you have the people that really do care about it. John Hill, I guess they sent some information over to John Hill. I'm not sure what Carnival's going to do, if they're just going to keep it or just going to say, you know what, we're going to do the midnight thing and that's it. I'm not sure if it has to do with all the brawls that happen in that area at that time of night. So maybe that could be part of the whole situation. Arrive in the Mickey Mouse fan. That's right. I'm doing good, at least 2 days of work tomorrow. Okay, so they're just having a conversation over there. But let me tell you, it's just one of those things that people are not happy about right at the moment. And the more, I guess, you keep upsetting that customer eventually is going to be moving forward to another cruise line that is going to provide for them what they really want. So another thing that I wanted to talk about was faster to the fun. Faster to the Fun, guys, used to be, if you guys remember, if you guys are a longtime cruise with Carnival, it used to be that I think you paid anywhere between 80 and $100, and you get to you get to board the ship early. Your room will be ready. You could bring your luggage in and drop it off, and your room will be ready. Well, guess what, guys? That's not the case right now. That is not the case on a Carnival cruise. You could drop off your luggage, but you cannot stay in your cabin. You can drop it off and then you can leave until 1:30. Your cabin will be available till 1:30. So that's another perk that you're actually paying, that really the only thing that is giving you is that you get to board earlier. That's it. That's the only perk that is really giving you, other than, the other little things that come with it. But you really cannot stay in your room like with our platinum, that it was kind of like Faster to the Fun, that we can just stay there and enjoy, our vacation from that time forward. Another thing that has changed, and not all the cruise lines are the same, just keep that in mind. Not all the cruise lines are the same, is the two-time turnaround service. Whether it's a morning service or an evening service, you used to have this twice a day. Now you get to choose whether you have it one time or two, or either the morning or the evening. There are some cruise lines that still do the morning and the evening, but other cruise lines do not. So that's another thing that has been taken away from us cruisers. Also, one of the biggest one is room service. If you've been cruising for a while, guys, room service used to be complimentary, and now you have to pay a charge. So that's one of the things that you got to also think. Let me see. I think everyone wants to meet me. Bring me your autograph. Oh, we would love to meet you, Samara. For sure, we would love to meet you. Okay, so they're just having a conversation there. What are your thoughts on the RC, on the Royal Caribbean, the Key? I actually enjoy the Key, Tracy, to be honest. With the purchase of the keys, you get a couple of different perks. On the top of my head, I know you get to board the ship early. You get a lunch on Chops, with Chops Grill. You have a lunch with Chops. You get Wi-Fi included. So there's like a little package that comes with the key. I've actually done the key before and I enjoyed it. I don't do it all the time, but I do purchase the key every so often when I can, because it's a really good perk, because you're actually paying for a different package, and you guys get to enjoy it. You have priority boarding and all of this stuff. A Chops Grill lunch comes included, and you get your free Wi-Fi. And the good thing with the RC Royal Caribbean Key is that I think Black Friday now, they're actually having a sale. If you have a cruise with Royal Caribbean, I suggest you check Shore Excursions and things like that, because I know they're having a sale. They have some percentages off. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think the key is one of those discounted items for Black Friday. So you might want to try it and check it out and see if that might be a thing. But I do know it has at least with the key part of it, it does have some perks that I think they're very good. And if you're going to use all of the perks, then I will say definitely do it, because at least you get good Wi-Fi and all of that. The Disney cruise has it twice. Okay, so see, Samara says that Disney does the turnaround service morning and evening. She says she needs her bed. Love the room service on Disney. Okay. Question. Speaking of cabins, can I ask NCL if service can come to clean it? Okay, hold on. Can I ask NCL if service can come in to clean once in a while? You could let your cabin stewardess know that maybe you don't need it on a daily, if that's what you're talking about, Anne, and just let them know when they can come in and out. And I think that they shouldn't have a problem with that. I've never seen it to be a problem. I've never asked that question, to be honest with you, but I don't see why not. If you need it every other day, unless you need towels every day, then you might want to let them know to check out, make sure that you always have constant towels every day. But I don't see why they wouldn't provide that service that you're requesting. Samara says, I don't need Wi-Fi on my cruise. I like to discount my messages. Can't wait but the mouse can't. Or do you happen to know if they do or not come to all the time to clean the room for the 2 weeks? They do. No matter whether you're doing a 7, a short, long, or whatever, they will come every day and do either a turnaround in the morning or in the evening. But you can let them know for sure. You can let them know for sure, and let them know, hey, I don't need it like every day, maybe every other day. But like I said, unless you need fresh towels every day, then I would suggest you let him know so that at least he can leave that for you in your stateroom. How many of you guys remember the midnight buffet? That has been completely gone. They did away with the midnight buffet. I remember going on I think it was Carnival Paradise. This was years ago, where we were sailing and we went to Cozumel, and I remember there was a midnight buffet and they had all the food galore and all. It was really cool. They did away with that. They don't have that anymore. Another thing that people constantly complain, mainly with Carnival, is about the tablecloth. People like to go to the main dining room and have the tablecloth with all of that kind of cool stuff. And Carnival just did away with that. They're just cutting down as much as they can. Think about this, guys. One of the products on the buffet has been discontinued for an every other day. And if you know which product, I'm not even going to say what product is, but if you travel with Carnival, which is the product that you can only eat on the buffet every other day? The only clue that I'm going to give you, it is a breakfast item. So if you know, put it down in the comments. Look at that. Scott McNeil has it. The bacon, guys. The bacon went on vacation in Carnival. Why? Like, Norwegian has it, Royal Caribbean has it, Holland America has it, Princess Cruises has it, Celebrity have it. But Carnival, for some weird reason, they decided that the bacon was going to be on vacation every other day. So every other day, you don't see bacon on the buffet. I'm not like a bacon person like that, but I'm sure a lot of people love to have some bacon every day of their cruise. Till today, I still don't know why they did it. I thought it was a situation at the beginning, after the pandemic, that they decided, you know what, we don't, everything is a little bit like, all the food and stuff like that. But we're already 4 years into going back to cruising, and it's still the same. Another thing that people are upset about is about the ultimate lobster feast, where on one of the captain's evening, they serve lobster. People could eat it as many as they want. Now you can't do that. You could probably order 2, but the third one is going to cost you. And it's not going to cost you a whole lot, but it's going to cost you. And that's one of the things that Carnival did away with. David, how are you? Welcome in. Hello, David. Welcome in. The Carnival ones never had Carnival Triumph. Yes, they actually had it, and I believe, and guys, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it is the Carnival Sunrise, I believe, is the Triumph, if I'm not mistaken. But I think they took it off, and then it came back as the Sunrise. Is either the Sunrise or one that starts with an R, but one of those. So if Scott or one of you guys are here, maybe correct me if I'm wrong there. Every cruise that loves to eat will need stretchy pants. That is true. We all need some stretchy pants when we go cruising. Guys, guess what is one thing that you're not going to be able to do anymore in a Carnival cruise? The upside down pizza, the upside down pineapple magnets. That's it. Is a wrap. Carnival is doing away with that. If you get caught putting it, you will get either some type of reprimand. I don't know if they're going to fine you or whatever to the point, but they do not want any more upside down pizza magnets or anything that has anything to do with any of that on any of the cabins whatsoever. That actually came out today. John Hill was talking about it, And I actually have some information on that. Give me 1 second because I'm going to read it to you guys. The upside down pineapple on your door will do the trick, says somebody. Thank you for the mentioning that. Those are definitely no longer allowed. This is by John Hill. They're no longer allowed on the ships, and they will be removed from any cabin door. Thank you for reminding me to mention that. Hope all is well. That was the message that John Hill gave to when they were doing some live streaming or whatever. But yep, if you're going to put any upside down pineapple, anything on your door, it will be completely confiscated, and that's it. No more. And if you're thinking of maybe trying the flamingo thing, that's probably going to be the next one that they're going to see. It's like, you know what? No more flamingos on your door. So just keep that in mind, guys. So that way you don't go out there buying all sorts of magnets and try to put your door pineapple-y or whatever. It's not going to happen because they're going to remove it, and you don't want to spend all of that money and then be out of pocket money, because now it's going to be completely gone, and you're going to wake up one day and it's not going to be there. So I agree with you. There's a lot of people that like pineapple, and I know Mike and Tracy, I think in Carnival, they have a picture where they dressed up with pineapples at the night before the last night. And it was really cool to see the group dressed up with the pineapples and things like that. But yeah, now you cannot bring them inside of Carnival. If you could probably go inside your room and do whatever you want inside your cabin, but not outside of the doors. I'm not sure what triggered the whole situation. I don't know if something happened and caused a commotion in the ship, and they decided, you know what, no more. Because sometimes, believe it or not, guys, we're cruising. And a lot of people don't realize this, especially when you're taking children with you and things like that. Yes, you're on a cruise. The ship goes from forward to aft of the ship. You think that nothing else can happen. You don't know the people that you're traveling with. You don't know everybody. So always keep an eye on your children, guys. You don't know, people can be strange and weird. I'm not saying everybody is. But, with the days that we're living now, today's day, you got to keep an eye on your kids, guys. Especially when I travel with my daughter, I make sure that I know where she's at all times, even though she's 16, but you never know. But I've seen little kids wandering around. When I went on Wonder of the Sea, there was a 6-year-old. I would never forget this. He was traveling on the elevator all on his own. And I asked him, I said, "Where's your mom?" She goes, "Oh, I don't know. She's somewhere." And, it just took me by surprise as this little kid was wandering in that huge cruise all on his own. Even though that, during the days, I actually saw the little kid and I saw the mom. So I actually got a glimpse of the mom, but after that, I never saw the kid, on his own, like that. The ship is big. So, to find the kid again is probably like, you probably have to be really looking for it. But just always keep an eye on the kids. Hopefully with this magnet thing, I don't care whether they put it or not. It doesn't bother me. But, you gotta keep an eye. Sometimes people put these magnets for other reasons. We're all adults here. They put these magnets for other reasons, looking for other individuals out there, that's their situation. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to cruise. That's on them. But also, as people continue to start talking about it, kids hear all of this kind of stuff. So I don't know why Carnival did it. I don't know. I'll be honest, I've been on Royal and I've never seen an upside down pineapple magnet on a door in Royal. But it might be because I'm not looking for it. So I'm just minding my own business when I go on these trips and things like that. But I have seen it on Carnival quite a bit. I have seen it on Carnival quite a bit. Tracy says, remember, we're still in a public space. Yes, you got to remember that you're traveling with a lot of people. You do not know everybody. So just, make sure that you keep an eye on everything and all your surroundings at all the time. I make my own magnets and the kids stare at my room. I'm going to the kids club. That's right. I'm so happy that you make your own magnets and stuff like that. My mom wants to know where I am on a Disney cruise in line to see Mickey Mouse. See? And that's one of the things. You got to make sure you know where your kids are at all time. And it's kind of like weird because I've been on many different cruises, but I know that Carnival and Royal are the ones where they have the most volume of kids. besides a Disney cruise, because we know Disney is all kids. We already know that. But talking about Carnival and Royal, these two cruise lines carry a lot of kids during either spring break or summer times or in between. And let me tell you, you can step in a Carnival cruise where there is Carnival celebration, the Mardi Gras, any of those, versus Wonder, Utopia, probably Icon, and all of that. And the amount of kids you see wandering around the ship and they're just kids. They're having a good time meeting other kids their age and all of that. But Carnival, I feel that has more kids out of control than Royal does. And I say this because I actually seen it with my own eyes, where you have, like, I went on celebration, and I was with my daughter, and we went to, I think it was deck 17, and the kids were just running around everywhere, and the elevator opened and they were just barging in there. They didn't even let you come out of the elevator so that they can come in. That's the kind of stuff. And I'm trying to figure out, where are all these parents and these kids are just running around like a madhouse on this ship. And I'm not saying they're doing anything wrong, because they're just having a good time. But you also have to teach your kids to be respectful towards others, and not just be out there. But I've been on a Royal ship where they have kids, and the kids don't act like that. So it's kind of like strange. And now that I even talk about this, even Sophie, that she's 16, my daughter, she went with me on Utopia. And a comment that she made, now that I think about it, a comment that she made to me, she goes, she loves Carnival. Let me tell you, she's a Carnival through and through. And she likes it because she loves the atmosphere of the kids, areas and things like that. And she loves that. And she says, Mom, Royal is boring to me. What does that tell you? That the kids that are going on Royal are more kind of like mellowy, like, they're having a good time, but they're not rowdy. And if you are a Carnival cruiser and you ever go on another Carnival again, look at that and you're going to understand what I'm talking about. They're just running like if it was like an Olympic day, that you're just running around like they're just having a good time, which I understand that. I'm not opposed to them having a good time. But there's also got to be some type of, like, you need to calm it down. If you're coming into an elevator, don't just barge into the elevator. If you see a person that needs help, or they're in a walker or a scooter, be cordial and, let them, do what they got to do. Don't just try or push all the buttons in the elevators and things like that. So, just keep that in mind. But if you go again one time, take a look at that and you'll understand what I'm coming from. Samara says that Disney is kids friendly. Disney is the safest. Mickey takes care of me. And look at that. See, Samara loves Disney. We understand Samara loves Disney. And I know that Disney is one of the safest place for children. I actually been on the Fantasy, and it was weird. And I was going to bring it here today. I went on the Fantasy, and I'm doing this really cool project of all the cruises that I've been, the sailing sign card. And I actually found my Disney one the other day, because I'm going to do a display that I want to put all my sailing sign cards display thing that I'm trying to get done. To answer your question, Samara, yes, I love, I did like Wonder of the Seas. Their food is good, if that's what you're asking. I've never had a situation with their food on Royal. Royal has really good food. Now, if you really want to talk about really, really good food, then you got to try Celebrity. Celebrity has a high-end service when it comes to food and things like that. So if we were to put it from top to bottom in my list, I will go Celebrity, Royal, NCL, Holland America, Carnival. That's how I would put it in that order. And mind you, I always, and it's not that Carnival does it bad. I just feel that Carnival is in that rate, at least for me. It could be that for other people, Carnival is on the top. And you know who I'm missing today? We're missing Harlan. We're missing Harlan. He's a Carnival fan. Carnival and NCL kids are running because their cruise. Actually, no, it has nothing to do with that. I think it's more because think about it this way. Kids are going to be kids no matter what. And they're there to have a great time no matter what. And they're going to enjoy their cruise as best as in their mind they're enjoying their cruise. So it's just a matter of them having a little bit of more conscience that when they're on a cruise, you can have a great time, but be mindful of the people around you. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. You got to be mindful that, there's other people besides you in that cruise that you need to be mindful for, and not, just be rude. And because I actually seen it where they come in, they don't even let you some of them, they don't even let you get off of the elevator before they're coming in. And I don't know if you guys ever have, had this situation happen to you, but that's what I'm talking about. It's not that, kids are going to be kids all the time. I have 5 on my own, and my kids love cruising. They love enjoying the cruise, but I also know that they're very respectful, and they're doing what they're supposed to do. But I've been on I went on a Disney cruise. When I went on the Fantasy, there was a bunch of kids, but the kids that were on the Fantasy are pretty much up to maybe the age of 16, you can say, because after that you see more adults with the little kids. So there's more little kids than there are like older kids, even though that there's the fanatics of Disney that love Disney and they will do Disney no matter what. And I'm actually looking for somebody, because when I went on Fantasy, and this was before I even became, before I had the channel here on YouTube. When I went on the Fantasy, I remember my next door neighbor I had a sunset veranda, which is the back of the ship on deck 10. I remember my neighbor, we were having a conversation, and she asked me if it was my first cruise on Disney. And I said, yeah, it's my first cruise on Disney. And she said, well, I've always done Disney, and I will never touch another line other than Disney. So I asked her at that time why. And she said, because I've only known Disney, and I'm afraid that I'm not going to like another cruise line. I said, you should at least try it at least once, each cruise line, to see, because maybe there's something out there that you're not even finding out, and you think you have it all here. But I'm actually looking to one day I want to find somebody that is in that level of just Disney, because I would like to have that conversation with that person and see why does it have to be just Disney? But I've known a lot of Disney fans that are just Disney fanatics, and that's all they do. They just go to the parks, Disney Cruise Line, Disney everything, Disney Hawaii, everything, Disney Tokyo, Paris, and all of that. That's what they do. Samara says that she takes the stairs. The only people I want to do a normal cruise is just I want to hug a chair. Oh, so you're like more of a calmer cruiser. But you're there to have a good time, and I'm sure that when you cruise, you enjoy your cruise as Samara loves to enjoy her cruise. Just like me, when I go to the cruise, I enjoy cruising. I love it, and to me, the most peaceful place on earth, to me, I find that it is on a cruise. I love a balcony. I love to sit out there, meditate, just hear the water, the ocean go by, and just enjoy that, and love the sunset, guys. The sunset is amazing on a cruise. And even at night, I don't know how many of you guys have ever tried this. If you've never tried this, I suggest you at least try it one time, guys. It's really cool. At night, when it's pitch black outside, I don't suggest to do this on your balcony per se, because I don't think you're going to have the same effect on your balcony. But I did it on the Prima for the first time, and I love what I saw. So Prima, if you're an NCO, Prima has on deck 8 these like beds, and I like lay there, and there was minimal light, and I just saw the sky. And as your eyes get adjusted just to seeing the darkness of the sky, you start seeing a lot of like millions and millions and millions of itty bitty tiny stars. And it's so beautiful to see at night. So if one day when you're cruising, maybe find a launch chair that you can launch back. You have to be in an area where it's kind of like a little darker, not too much lighting, so that you can see how beautiful the sky is at night. It is just amazing, guys. Something that you will probably never see, because we're in a city where there's a lot of lights, and you look up and you're not going to see it in the same way. So so that's one of the cool things to do on a cruise. And I love doing that kind of thing. I love enjoying, like Scott will say, that he likes his pizza. He sits in the balcony and he eats it. I've done that too on a cruise. I've actually have friends, weirdly so, and I even ask why. They actually leave their balcony door open and while they sleep. It's kind of strange, because I say, what about if a bird comes into your room? Believe it or not, I've actually set something like that. Excuse my dogs. Um, but yeah, so one of those things, that these are the different things that you can do while you're on a cruise. And it's just amazing. It's just sad, to be honest, that we're getting into a situation in our lives where little by little things starts going away. And I actually miss some of those items that we used to have, you know, before, that we don't have them now. Um, I left my balcony. Ooh, see, I left my balcony door open in Alaska. So okay, so Alaska's a little different because it's a little cooler in Alaska over there. And I don't know, Scott. I've never done it. I've heard a lot of people, they say they do it and they like it. I maybe have to try to see, what is the it with that kind of stuff. But it's kind of cool. I've heard about it. I've never done it, but I'm just afraid that a bird is going to come flying in there. And believe me, guys, where is a bird going to come from? I don't know if you guys see, every so often there's birds that are flying around the ship, because whether we see it with our eyes, there's land close enough to us wherever we're cruising, just to let you guys know that. Maybe you're not looking at it really good and you can see it with the naked eye, but there's land really close to us, and you have birds flying along, the cruise lines. So I'm afraid that, you leave that door open and God forbid a bird comes in. And I don't know, not so long ago, talking about birds, I know that it happened to a couple that a whole bunch of birds came in their room because they left the balcony door open. So that's a thing that, you guys might want to maybe check out. I don't know. And but yeah, that was one of the things that I wanted to talk about today. The situation with the pizza, the controversy, the little things that continue to just move away. And they take them out slowly. Eventually you don't really realize it. You get over it, the anger and all of that. You get over that and you continue to cruise. Like, my question is, what else are they going to take out next? The free water that they provide you, the free drink on the platinum part of it of Carnival. Oh my God, welcome in, Harlan. Welcome in. No more late night pizza. Look, see, Harlan is like, this is really bad. Harlan, are you a person that loves your late night pizza? I'm going to guess you are. And guys, if you're liking this show today, please hit that like button for me. Please, pretty please. I beg of you to hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel and you're liking what you see, just click away. Subscribe, guys. Subscribe, like, and share, right? Come on, people. Hit that like button. Support the show. Thank you so much, Harlan. I love you. I know that one of these days we'll get to meet each other. I know I mentioned, I said, where is Harlan? We're talking about Carnival and he's not here. But I'm glad that you're here, Carnival Harlan. And I know that you're upset about the late night pizza. And it's good that you're here, because I knew that just like Scott, Harlan, and some of us do go in here, and it's just like gone. Look, Sapphire, they'll take away the platinum, the diamond party too at this point. Yeah, at this point, you never know. There's like all these different perks that you get. And little by little, they're going to start going away. That's how I feel. So at the end, you're paying all of this money and you're getting exactly what to go up the ranks, because I'm almost a diamond, guys. I'm almost diamond in Carnival. And I'm getting there with Royal Caribbean. I think I have a little bit more. I'm already platinum on Royal. I have a little bit more to go for diamond. But if that's the case, then I'm going to have to move to Royal and do more Royal than I do Carnival and enjoy my perks there. I think with Royal, when you hit diamond, you get 4 drinks for free, but then you have all these other perks as well. So, but I agree with Sapphire, who knows? Maybe they'll take our party away. That'll be kind of sad because now we don't get to even see who is the younger cruiser that has platinum or any of that stuff. Okay, Harlan says, love to go to the pizzeria after the casino closes. There you guys have it. See, Harlan is the perfect person for this. Harlan is like, you know what? I go to the casino, then I go my late night pizza, and then I go to bed and I'm happy. My daughter, for those of you that know Stephanie, she travels a lot with me on Carnival. And that's one of her things too, the late night pizza. And she loves to order from room service. There's a chocolate in there, like a chocolate cake that she loves. And now, guess what, guys? Now she has to pay room service. Before, it used to be complimentary. Now she has to pay just to get a piece of that cake. So what she does is she orders maybe 2 or 3 pieces and she pays for whatever she's going to pay. And then she puts them in the fridge and keeps them there. And then she eats them as she goes. Because if not, then you're paying every night to get 1 piece of cake. So those are the things, that little by little, the cruise lines continue to change and continue to remove from the packages, you can say, from all your, let me see. I kissed my room service on a Disney cruise. What? For free? Samara. Elaborate on that. What are you talking about? But yeah, guys, room service ain't free no more. It used to be a long time ago. It used to be a lot of, things like room service. Let me see. I have a list here. So we have room service. We had the midnight buffet. The tablecloths are gone. The ultimate lobster is completely gone. Now you can't even put upside down pineapples anymore. That's gone as well. That chocolate cake is delish. See? That has to be my daughter, the one that travels with me. She loves that chocolate cake. But yeah, guys, it's just crazy when you actually, when you look at the little things. Look, let me see. Tracy says, we're platinum on Carnival. I feel they can get rid of the give, but that's just me. You know what, Tracy? Thank you for bringing that up. I'm going to agree with you on this one for sure, Tracy, because half of the stuff that they give, it's like, I don't know. To me, ever since I became platinum, and I've been platinum for a while, I get the same koozie or some weird looking whatever. Actually, on this past cruise on the Carnival Paradise, I got a hat. I don't know if I'm going to guess you got a hat too, but I agree with you. They can do away with that, with those little things, and maybe do something better for us platinum diamond people out there. I completely agree with you on that one, because half of the stuff is like, what are you going to do with it? And there's actually a Facebook page where people actually go there and they sell them. Crazy. And people buy stuff like that. It is insane, the stuff that you see people selling on that page on Facebook. If they take away the platinum and diamond party, it won't bother me. Okay, so you don't like the platinum and diamond party at all, I'm gonna guess, Harlan. I actually, believe it or not, I actually enjoy it. My daughter and I, when we go, we enjoy it. I don't drink a lot, but I see a lot of people that go in there and it's kind of like a free drink hour, you can say. And people take advantage of that free drink hour. But I mainly like to go, Harlan, for the simple fact that I get to see how many platinums and how many diamonds are on that cruise ship. But weirdly so, half of the people that are in there are not even platinum and diamond. There's just the one, like the plus one for that platinum person, which is really cool as well, because they get to see something completely different, and maybe they feel like, you know what, one day I want to be to that level. Let me see. They give you a drink ticket. They do give you a drink ticket. Actually, to be honest, Scott, on this last one on the Paradise, we didn't get a drink ticket. They were actually handing out actual liquor, like, and I don't know if Tracy and Mike were at the platinum party, but when I was there, they were actually giving a lot of drinks out. They used to do the drink ticket, but now it's just like the full. They went back to how it used to be, and they have little hors d'oeuvres, and they have like the drink, the actual drinks there, so you didn't get a drink ticket. But one of the cool things about those parties is that not only you get to see all the different ships, you get to see the presentation. They also provide plaques, for the longest cruiser or the younger cruiser, and it's kind of cool to see sometimes a 2-year-old with the platinum, they're platinum, a 2-year-old, because their parents travel that much that they became platinum because of their parents. So it's kind of like cool when you see that kind of stuff. So I actually like the little party that they do, and things like that. Another thing that has changed on these cruise lines is the festivities on a cruise. I guess they fluctuate from cruise line to cruise line. So it's a little bit different. Like sometimes, like in Carnival, they have the 80s party and the white party and the this party and the that party. And then you go to Royal, you go to Utopia of the Seas, and that's just a party from the moment you step foot on the ship to the moment you get off. You're partying in all sorts of different levels. We were doing the pineapple group pictures. Oh, okay. So you didn't get to go because you were there. Okay, I got you. See, look, the pineapple squad. And that picture came out really nice. If you guys don't follow Cruise Nuts, go to their page, follow them, because they actually posted some pictures of that cruise, and that picture was really cute. The one that they have with the whole group and their pineapple attire, even glasses. You're not. And if I'm not mistaken, I even saw Mike with an actual little miniature pineapple in his hand. I'm not sure where he got it from, but that was really cool. But this is not the first time that I've actually seen Mike with that pineapple, because he actually has a video out there and I think it was in Paradise Beach, if I'm not mistaken, where he's dancing and he actually has the little pineapple in his hands. I'm late, but I'm here. Welcome in Escapades with Jeffy. Thank you so much for being here, Jeffy. Guys, by the way, tomorrow we will not have an Across the Wave show. We will commence our Across the Wave shows next week. So keep an eye on that. We will be back at 8 p.m. on our Across the Wave show. Oh, it was a rubber pine. So that's a rubber pineapple? Wow, Mike, that's really cool. I don't know where you got it from, but that was really cute. I saw it. Look at Tracy. Yes, Mike is so cute. Mike was over there dancing with the pineapple on the hand, and he was like, hey. That was a really cool video, and I will always remember that video because he had that little pineapple. And then I saw it again on the picture. I said, oh, well, look at that. He brought the pineapple on board. But yeah, they had glasses, hats, you name it, shirts, pineapple. They were pineapple decked out. I'm not sure if on your next cruise you're going to be able to do that. They had one to hold on. Cruz says, Tracy, I had one to so I guess he got it on Amazon. So if you guys are looking for an actual rubber pineapple, you can find it on Amazon. There you have it. That's by Mike, the king of the pineapple squad. But yeah, guys, it's like, so little by little, guys, just keep your mind, open up, because some of these cruise lines will take something that is dear to your heart. And I know, like Harlan, with now removing, not totally, because you still get the pizza till midnight, but after midnight, that's it. No more pizza until the next day. This week, perfect week to get cruise stuff on Amazon. Black Friday fun. That's right. If you're going to be doing a next cruise, go to Amazon. Maybe the pineapple gear is not allowed. I don't know if the pineapple gear is going to be allowed. Welcome in, Rob, from Cruising on the High Seas and Travel. Look, I want my pizza. You're not getting your pizza after midnight, that's for sure, if you go on Carnival. And if I'm not mistaken, I think you have a group cruise on Carnival. You might want to change your Carnival cruise to maybe a Royal Caribbean one, because at least Sorrento's will be open. Could you imagine changing the whole group? Look, let's move it to a Royal now because we're going to have late night pizza there. That would be so cool. Look, he says, where is my pizza? Give it all to me. But yeah, guys, like it's just insane. It is crazy to have an understanding why they do the things that they do, these cruise lines. But I have a feeling that little by little more things are going to be popping up and being removed. So if it hurts you in that kind of a way, I suggest you look to a different cruise line. Maybe that cruise line is going to be a little bit more, but at least you're going to be able to get all of your perks that you really want, and you're able to enjoy. Guys, if you are you have a YouTube channel, TWT, just put it in the comments and your YouTube will come up. For those of you that don't follow these other channels, you guys can also follow them here. Make sure that if you do give a follow, make sure you let them know you're coming from Traveling with Tinkerbell, so they know that you're coming from our channel to theirs and you're visiting them. Please hit that subscribe button. If you have not subscribed yet to the channel, hit the like for this live stream. And I love you guys all. Look at that. Sapphire. What is Sapphire saying? Someone in Carnival's page said that they'll switch the pineapples to flamingo. And that's what I was talking earlier, Sapphire. They can switch the pineapples to flamingos, but I'll tell you something. They're going to eventually ban flamingos from their ships as well. Okay, so yours is on the grandeur of the season sailing of Tampa, Florida, October 29th. Let me know when you are booked so that I can include you in all the fun. So there you go. He has a group cruise on the grandeur. I'm thankful that it's on the grandeur. You're gonna have late night pizza on Sorrento all you want. So you're already good. Now I will say, since Rob from Cruising on the High Seas and Travel mentioned a group cruise, check this out.
Good evening, everyone. We've got a very special announcement to make today. From Sunday, April 20th to Sunday, April 27th of 2025, we'll be hosting our first ever Traveling with Tinkerbell group cruise on none other than the Carnival Celebration. The itinerary is simple. We'll be departing from the Port of Miami in Florida on the 20th. Our first day will be a simple day at sea where you can explore the boat and check out what's on board. Try some of the food at the buffet, or grab a Guy Fieri burger by the pool and relax. Following that, we'll be stopping at Amber Cove in Dominican Republic, then San Juan in Puerto Rico, and lastly St. Thomas in the Virgin Islands before 2 more sea days to take us back to port. If you're interested in joining us, you can book now at J.A. Gonzalez at ExpediaCruises.com. The phone number is 813-608-2935, and the website link will be in the description below. We hope to see you on board when the time comes.
So there you guys have it. Welcome in, Marjorie. How are you? Carnival, cheaper, less the pizza. Welcome in, Miss Marjorie. Thank you so much for being here today on our show. But yeah, guys, I don't know, like this pizza controversy, let's see where it takes us. We just got to keep an eye on Carnival, see if maybe by all these people that are not happy with Carnival right now, taking their late night pizza, maybe Carnival will say, you know what, we're going to have to bring it back. I don't know. I doubt it very much because they already made that decision. They're saying that they're going to put it on the buffet, but you know that's not going to be the same. Because the pizza is always good when they make it fresh, guys. They make it fresh and all of that. So it's good when it's fresh. I don't know about a pizza just sitting there, you know, in the buffet. And who wants chicken nuggets and hot dogs at 12 midnight? It's like their bacon's done. Yeah, Jeffy, you weren't here at the beginning. We were talking about the bacon was on vacation every other day. And it's only in Carnival where your bacon is on vacation every other day. Like my daughter and I, and she's here on the chat, We've been on Royal, we've been on Holland together on NCL. There's always been bacon, no problems. You want bacon every day, you have bacon every day. Not in a Carnival ship. Bacon is on vacation. And also, one of the things about Carnival that it's also a little bit that I'm not happy at all is their buffet, guys. Every station is the same food. It's not like Royal. In Royal, you go and every station has something different to offer. But it's one of those things that you guys gotta keep in mind. When you're traveling, when you're buying these cruises, where exactly you want to put that money. If you're, because I know that there's gonna be Carnival lovers no matter what, and they're not gonna care what they take out. They're still gonna go Carnival. Same thing with the loyal to Royal. Like Jeff D is a loyal to Royal. But at the end of the day, it's what makes you happy. It's your cruise, your favorite cruise line, and if late night pizza is not all there, then you continue to do your Carnival thing. I'm still going to travel on Carnival, no matter what. I'm going to still travel on all of them. First off, I'm a travel agent, so I got to travel on all of them, whether it's one that I like or not. But I'm not going to stop not liking Carnival because of the pizza situation. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still going to go on a Carnival ship no matter what. We have cruise Carnival mostly. We're trying a bunch of new cruise lines the next 2 years. That's awesome, Tracy. I'm glad that you're venturing out and checking it out. One of the ones that I do suggest you try, because I know you're going on NCL Viva, is Celebrity. Try a Celebrity one day and see if you like it. I think you're going to love it and you're going to fall in love with Celebrity. I personally, that's my favorite cruise line. I used to be a Carnival through and through, and I've been on many Royals, but when I went on Celebrity, that is my cruise line of choice. If I can, then I'll cruise on Celebrity. If not, then it'll be Royal, Carnival, or any other, depending on the situation as well. But try at least one time. The pizza got me through the few nights on the Mardi Gras. I wonder what you were doing, Jeff D, that the pizza got you through in the few nights. Always good to venture out in general. I do agree. Mike wants to go on the Ascent. I actually have a group on the Ascent to Europe next year, and I loved it. So if you want a pricing on the Ascent, let me know, because sometimes with Expedia, you do have the group pricing, which is cheaper than if you were to do it on your own. Always call me. I always tell this to everybody, and I know M is here. Even if you don't purchase it through me, I'm okay with that. Just call, get the pricing, and if the pricing is right for you, then that's what we're here for. Let me see. Scroll up and see my last comment. What is your last comment? Oh my God. What is your last comment? You have, hey, well, this was your last comment and I read it. Other than he. So if you want, Rob, just put it back on there. Yeah, but Tracy, whenever you're ready, just call me. You got my number. We could check out some pricing and see what works for you, and see if I have some group pricing that might help you. The good thing about group pricing, and this is for everybody that's here on the live stream today, pricing on Celebrity cruises, when it's on a group rate, comes with drink package and Wi-Fi included. Just to let you guys know, you don't have to purchase a separate. And half of the time, guys, I have booked a group rate and I looked at the original rate. You're actually saving between $700 to $1,000 in a per sailing. So sometimes it's good to have that group pricing, and when you're actually buying through Celebrity, because remember, it used to be that they used to include the gratuities, but they don't include them anymore. So just keep that in mind. Maybe we all should do a Carnival style and stop the booking with them. Hey, you never know, but I don't think Carnival's going to do anything, even if you try that, because it is what it is at that point in time, Rob, and they're just going to continue to do, and people are booking left and right. I could tell you something about the cruises nowadays. Cruise lines are booking like at least 6 months to a year ahead of time. And it is very hard for us travel agents to sometimes find a good space for our clients on a cruise ship. even if you're booking a year to a year and a half. I was talking to M, and the cruise that she's on a transatlantic, they still got a lot of cabins, which has surprised me. But there's some cruise lines where they're booked to capacity, and there's maybe a room here or there. I always suggest that if you're thinking about booking a cruise, to book it at least a year to a year and a half, or if you're looking for a specific date, as soon as that day drops, you want to be booking that cruise on that specific date, because you will get the lowest price until, because the cabin starts going from lowest to highest. So if you're in interior, you're going on the lower interior rate, and it goes up to the next one and the next one and the next one. But let me tell you guys, you will save so much money if you do it that way. And if they have a Black Friday deal or whatever deal down the road, you can always check and see if that is a better deal, and you can switch them over. So I would like to step into the cruise with the Holland bathroom, celebrity balcony, and a carnival fun. I'm sure I'm missing something else. Yep, that's my daughter right there. She loves her cruising, but she loved that Holland bathroom, because I remember she's always said it. Celebrity balconies are amazing, and the carnival fun. Everybody wants to have a good time. M says, I'm on the Epic on NCL Epic in March 31st, New York to Rome. I'm now booking into 2027. I'm booked solid for 2024, 25, and 26. There you go. You got to do it, because as soon as those days drop, guys, you want to be booking that as soon as they drop. Like right now, I think it was in like a month ago, that's when the Alaska for 2026 on Royal Caribbean dropped. And I was one of the first ones to book Alaska. My daughter also just booked Alaska. And you got it. And that Alaska cruise that me and my daughter are in, it's almost sold out. I think they only had like, yesterday when I checked, I think they might have had like about a little bit under 100 cabins left. And that's Anthem of the Seas, guys. This is not a little boat. This is Anthem of the Seas. So keep in mind on that. But, just keep in mind, on that kind of stuff, book ahead of time, find a good travel agent, trust and believe. We come with a lot of knowledge. I personally have booked over 4,000 cruises. Can you believe it already? Over 4,000 cruises I already have booked. I have it under my belt. I do all sorts of different things. I do all inclusive hotels, shore excursions, you name it, tours, all sorts of things. I don't just book cruises. I book other different types of travel as well. Oh, look, I'm doing Alaska on the Star Princess. Ooh, Scott, you're going to have a great time on Star. I still got to go on a Princess cruise. We book early to get some of the deals. Yes. And not only that, you can book early. And then if it's a Black Friday, then you need to figure out if you can combine it and bring that price a little lower. And sometimes you will find that, and I'm not saying this because I'm a travel agent or I work for Expedia, but Expedia has really good rates, guys. And M could tell you, M is having that right now, where we talked about it this afternoon, but she's already booked on that one, so she has to continue with her booking. Is it Black Friday deals? Cruise ship starts too. The Black Friday deals already started, Mike. So you might want to check with the cruise line that you have to see if they have maybe short excursions or different things. But yeah, they already started. The Black Friday deals have been already. I know that for celebrity cruises, let me check. There is a Black Friday deal that is going to start. Give me 1 second. And I apologize because I got to look at my email. This just came in and it's for celebrity. Give me 1 quick second. Let me look it up here real quick. And I know they have 2 different deals going on. Give me 1 quick second. Let me look it up so I can give you that information. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on, guys, because I just saw it yesterday for celebrity, and I actually been thinking about maybe possibly looking into a different cruise. Mm-mm-mm. Um, Hold on, guys. Let me look it up in here. I'm over here looking it up on my phone when I could have just looked it up over here. Okay, here it is. Okay, so for celebrity, the Black Friday starts 11/29 to December 1st. So from 11/22 to 11/28, you're gonna get up to $350 to $700 in savings per stateroom. And then on 11/29 to 12/1, it's going to go up to $400 to $800 in savings per stateroom. This is on celebrity cruises. That's their Black Friday deal. So if you need me to repeat that, let me know. And if for those of you that have my number that you need that information, just text me and I'll send it out to you guys. I should have waited, but it's okay. No worries, Em. So keep in mind on that. So that's celebrity cruises. So it already started on the 22nd. So you have the 22nd of November to the 28th, you get 350 up to $700 in savings. November 29th to December 1st, $400 to $800 in savings per stateroom. So keep that in mind. If that's something that maybe you want to venture out and check out, Celebrity Ascent, then maybe that's something that you might want to try and do. And like Samara said, then you have the Cyber Monday deals down the road. On my page, there's a question. Head over and check it out. It's on my community page. Okay, thank you, Rob, for letting us know that. So guys, hopefully you guys enjoy this live stream today. Thank you guys so much for being here and for liking our show today. We will not do Across the Wave tomorrow at 8 p.m., but we will be back next week, which is going to be fun. Next week is going to be a lot of fun, guys. Next week, let me see, on our live stream, let me see. We will be doing Port of Reykjavik. That's going to be on Across the Wave. And then next week on Tuesday, we will be here with PK Adventures, and we're going to be talking about Utopia of the Seas. He just got off of Utopia of the Seas, so we're talking about that on Tuesday. So come back over here on Tuesday evening, and we're going to talk to PK Adventures. So I can't wait to enjoy that time with PK. Welcome in, Luisa Jimenez. Thank you so much for being here today. Why no more late night pizza? Well, Carnival decided, Luisa, that they were going to just do the late night pizza until midnight. And then after that, you will have pizza, but it's going to be in the buffet area. I am not sure why Carnival Corporation decided to just cut it at midnight. The only speculation that I can say that I've seen is that they've been having a lot of situations, I guess, around that area on the buffet where there has been some, I guess, fights and different things. So I guess maybe, I don't know, that might have taken a situation where Carnival saying no more. So that way there's no more pizza. But I don't think it's that. We'll see what Carnival says. I know there's a lot of people that are not happy about it, about the whole situation. But I'm hoping that eventually we'll get more answers out of Carnival when it comes to that. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here, Luisa. Maybe because people got too drunk at that time. It can possibly be. You never know. Oh my God, Rob, only you. Weed smell. And people, and it causes issue. I agree with them. Yeah, it could be something like that. I don't know. But I know that that I'm going to see. I know that there's a big controversy with it. Usually when there's a big controversy like that, then Carnival or whoever the cruise line, puts out there the reasons why and things like that. But I'm not actually 100% sure as to why. Hopefully, I'm going to guess, I'm hoping they bring it back for you guys. Cause I don't eat pizza so late, but it's always good to have for sure. But anyways, guys, we're 10 minutes past our time. Thank you so much for being here today. I will see you next week. Like I said, On Tuesday, we're going to have PK Adventures with us. We're going to talk about Utopia. We're going to check out his point of view on Utopia. He did some really cool stuff for sure. And I can't wait to hear all about his adventure. So come back on Tuesday. We're going to talk about with PK. And then we're going to have Reykjavik on Wednesday for Across the Wave. Let me see something, because Lisa said, I've seen it happen. The woman in another cruise came up super drunk and vomited all over the floor. And I felt so bad for the, oh, wow. That's maybe one of the situations. I want to go on a cruise with you. If you want to come on a cruise with me, I will be hosting a cruise on April 20th. If you have my number, call me and I'll be more than happy to put you on that cruise. I still have some cabins left for the April 20th. I'm going to post my number here just in case if you don't have it, but I'm pretty sure that you might have it by now. That is my phone number. You can call me there at any time. You're very welcome. And yeah, call me, Luisa, and we can talk about it if you want to come on. And if not, then it'll be the next group cruise that I have. I have several ones that I'm going to be doing. So you can always give me a call there. Thank you guys so much for being here. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you guys in the community. I love you guys all to the moon and back. And I cannot wait to see you already next week. Have a great Thanksgiving with your family. Please be blessed. Stay safe. And I love you guys all. Toodaloos. Hasta next week. Next week. Toodles, guys. Happy